Hi, Corey. Howie.
Howie Mandel, how are you?
I seem to be okay.
Thank you for taking time to talk with us. We're excited about the show at the casino in New Brunswick. In fact, 2 shows. First one sold out. Second one, tickets are on sale now. I'm heading to the show, Howie, and I saw you joking about the shows on Ellen recently.
Right.
Where you were talking about your best material would be in the second show.
Well, the second show, I'm very excited. You know, I said I'll do a show in Moncton, and I'm looking forward to coming up to Canada, and I'm looking for it, and then, boom, it's sold out. So there's a second show, and you don't know. The first show is going to be fantastic because it's exciting, and the second show is there's no, it's like the late show. So it's very exciting. I'm a night person, and they'll both be good. They'll both be different.
Awesome.
I'll be honest with you. I have no plan.
Okay.
And I'm very improvisational. So, I look forward. I love late shows, and I was just excited that we sold out. And tickets are still available for that second show, so come see me.
Let's talk about America's Got Talent. Auditions already underway for the new season.
Really, yes. Season 6. They are traveling throughout the nation looking for the next big star.
Now, when you got to be a part of the show, how did that happen?
Well, I'd like to expand it into a very exciting story, but they phoned me.
Okay.
And they said, would you like to be a judge? And I said yes. But I was thrilled. It's not something I aspired to be, and I never missed an episode. I love all those talent shows, and I love to sit on my couch and critique in my underpants. And they said, no, I have to wear pants and show up, and I can't use my own couch. So they gave me a chair, and they gave me pants, and I'm doing what I do anyhow. And I would imagine after 30 years in the business, I do have a sense of, what it takes to at least draw, an audience. And it was really good. We had a veritable cornucopia of talent last year, and I can only imagine, or not imagine, what we're going to see this year. But I'm told there's a great lineup of people that I'm at least going to get a chance to look at.
Now, during the show, you often tweet. You do a lot of tweets. In fact, I was reading some of what you were doing on the weekend. Is that something that you were allowed to incorporate in the show with the producers, or did you kind of say,
no,
I want to be able to?
No, I'm not allowed to. I'm not supposed to. But you tell me I'm not supposed to do something, and then I do it. No, they want me to sit there and do the TV show, but I'm addicted to Twitter, and so I just started tweeting live. It's a live show, and I just started tweeting, and I give people pictures and snapshots and little comments, and also get a sense of what people live at home. What I realized doing these shows, and now having watched it and being there, sometimes a performance in the house is not coming off exactly the same. Well, I mean, in the studio, is not coming off exactly the same as it is when it's being broadcast. So, I get a sense of how people are responding to what's happening, and that helps me with my judging.
Now, is being on Twitter, is it therapeutic for you? I did see you on the Marriage Ref talking about how you would rather interact through text.
Well, I'm not a touchy-feely. I'm a germaphobe, and I'm claustrophobic, but I like people, and I like... so, yes, it's this whole digital age of communication. I'm enjoying this interview right now because I'm not there.
If you were here...
So my favorite place on earth is live stage.
Yes.
But that's not really, I'm not shaking hands, and I'm not looking... But I love being on stage and being around people and hearing from people and talking to people. So stage and digital communication is my most comfortable places on earth.
Do you worry about what people say about you online, or is your Twitter kind of the way to clear rumors and not have to worry about what people say?
Well, anybody who goes into this business is incredibly neurotic, so I hope everybody's being positive about me, but, I worry. My life is worry. I live worry. I have OCD, so, that's the fuel from which from the moment I wake up is worry and concern. And yes is the answer. I forget what the question was, but I know yes is the answer.
The book is incredible. How long did it take you to write the book?
Just a few months, 4 months. I wrote the book, and it was a New York Times bestseller. It just came out in paperback. Yeah. Well, it's a paper book. And, you can also get that online, too.
Now, book signings, tell us a little bit about the book signing process.
Well, I wore gloves, and I wore a mask, and I was amongst the people, touching and cavorting. And but I do, at the same time, I live a dichotomy because I like to... be out there, but I'm scared. So, but I like to see people show up and see how much interest they have and what it is I have to offer. And I'm just fascinated that people want to show up. Everything I've ever been punished for, expelled for, hit for is what I'm getting paid for. And I intend to do a lot of that in Moncton.
I want to quickly ask you about island seafood. We had Regis and Kelly here this summer, and Regis, before he showed up on PEI, made it very well known that he wasn't a big fan of seafood. Now, if you came to Prince Edward Island, would you try seafood?
What do you mean try seafood? I love seafood.
You do?
I basically live on seafood. I love sushi. I love every kind of seafood. More than I don't really eat red meat. So that's what I survive on, and I know, and I'm Canadian, and I've spent a lot of time in the Maritimes. I know that's the highlight is the great food and cuisine and seafood of the Maritimes. So I'm looking forward to getting some.
Now, if you weren't in showbiz, what do you think you would be doing right now?
Selling carpet.
Still?
That's what I was doing before. So, but carpet to comedy, it was the next thing on the Rolodex. So I'm moving in alphabetical order. So I'd be talking to you, or this article would be on Shag.
Let's talk about, because you're an empire, you do everything. You do voiceovers, you do TV, you do live. Do you make decisions about what project you're going to do, or do you kind of decide based on what comes along?
No, I've never really blazed a trail. I just follow this path. Different opportunities have opened up for me, and I'm one that, I like not knowing, and I like being nervous, and I like being... So, no, I don't... I do, when I went to Yuck Yucks the first time and they said they were going to see amateurs on Monday night, it was just a dare. I got up on stage, and then, one thing led to another, and I was a comedian. And then as a comedian, I met with somebody, and because I thought it would be neat to do a sitcom or get some acting, and they ended up casting me in St. Elsewhere as a very dramatic single-camera show. I didn't know that I'd be an actor, and I didn't know that I'd be doing movies. And because I did my voice on Saturday mornings, my friends who had a development deal for Fox Children's Network, helped me develop Bobby's World. I had no idea I'd be a Saturday morning cartoon. And then it was offered to me, and I actually turned down. My wife told me to take the deal or no deal. I didn't know I'd be a game show host, and with the notoriety of that, got the opportunity to write a book, and I'm an author, and I'm a producer, and now I'm a judge. So who knows what's next?
Man. What is the most relaxing thing for you to do when you're done of a workday?
No, the done of the workday is not relaxing. Nope. The most relaxing, the most fun and comfortable place for me to be is on stage. The moment somebody says, "Ladies and gentlemen, Howie Mandel," that's where I can relax. That's where I feel comfortable, and that's where I have the best time. And I like performing, and I like being on stage live.
Awesome. Can't wait for the show. It's in Moncton, 2 of them. First one sold out, tickets still available. Howie Mandel, thank you for talking with us on Ocean 100, and I look forward to the shows.
Yeah, see you there.